Are you a small business owner or entrepreneur or aspiring small business or entrepreneur that believes they have the next best idea and you're wondering how can you take your small idea into a worldwide operation and scale up? Well, as a business lawyer, in today's video, I'm going to talk you through 7 key ideas on how to scale your small business. If this is a topic you're interested in, well, keep on watching. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Pamela Metani. I'm a business lawyer and the founder here at Graphene Business Law, a law firm working exclusively with business owners and entrepreneurs throughout the province of Ontario, Canada. And of course, serving all of our clients virtually, so we can help you from anywhere in the province. If you're new to our YouTube channel, please give this video a big thumbs up and click on the subscribe button down below. We regularly post content here on Graphene's YouTube channel that is most relevant to people just like you, business owners and entrepreneurs. Without further ado, here are the top 7 tips on how to scale your business. The first tip is going to be make sure you understand your business in and out. As a business lawyer, it shocks me when I have business owners come into meetings and come into my firm, come to meet with me, and I ask them questions about the operations or logistics of their business and how many times they're not able to clearly articulate what it is that their business does behind the scenes and what their special sauce is. If you don't understand your business model, how can you replicate something that you don't understand? Maybe you didn't know how it got here in the first place. So how can you multiply a nothingness? Not nothing when it comes to maybe you've seen some success, maybe you have a really good product, but nothingness when it comes to the internal workings of that product or service that obviously comprise your entire business model. Make sure you understand your business model in and out, because it is that clarity of understanding that you are then going to click copy and paste on. If you have nothing on a piece of paper, you can't click that copy button because there's nothing to copy. And if there's nothing to copy, there'll be nothing to paste. Not to be redundant, but it literally is the first principle of scaling your business. Have you ever seen, for example, to put it in a real life scenario, because you might be thinking, who doesn't know what they're selling? Have you ever seen a Shark Tank or a Dragon's Den pitch and they're being asked questions and they start going, those are people that don't understand their business model. Make sure you're not one of them. The second tip is going to be improve your product or service as much as possible. Because remember, now we're compiling onto tip number 1, where you're going to need to understand your product as clearly as possible, again, to copy and paste it. But if you're at a level where your product or service is not as perfect as it can be, understanding, of course, that there's no perfection in the world, you're never going to get a perfect product. You're never going to be a perfect person. Neither will I, for the record. But get as close to it as you can, so that when you're doing the control, copy, and paste, you are copy and pasting the best version of your product and service possible. You don't want to start scaling with a weak product, because it will lead to nothing but loss of money and time. Once you have developed your product and service that's on you as a business owner, and of course you understand your business model, then tip number 3 would be to fill in the holes of your business operations, of your logistics, of your business carrying out its business, so to speak. And in filling out those holes to get to if you're in the US, a state level, if you're in Canada, a provincial or territorial level, and of course in both cases a national level, chances are you're going to need help in multiplying, and scaling up. And that help could come if you're a little weak on finances, you hire a finance person. If you're a little weak on marketing or advertising, you hire a marketing or advertising person. But again, it's on you as a business owner to have the bird's eye view of your business. Nobody's going to come through the door, even if they can tell what's wrong with your business. Nobody owes you the information of telling you what's wrong with your business. So make sure you have that bird's eye view as to your operations, your staff, your product, and service. And you'll notice how all of these tips can't exist without the other, right? If step 3 that we've talked about here is to hire the best people to fill the gaps that you don't have as a business owner, and the gaps, that you do have as a business owner, and the gaps that your company has, well, how are you going to know about those gaps if you fail at step number 1, which was understand your business and business model inside and out. Step number 4 is going to be find any way possible to automate as much of your business performance as you can. Whether this is done at the stage of the product or service itself, or whether you can do this at the stage of communications. For example, you can get a ChatGPT or platform similar to it, a software as a service platform to automate communications, to automate your marketing, to automate document storage, to automate billing, to automate payroll, to automate IT. These are all ways you're going to be saving yourself time, because nobody that has scaled up, at least at the place where you'd like to go in your dreams, nobody has done it. You can't add more hours to the day. So the only other way to stay sane and to stay afloat in scaling up is to add more crutches to the business, right? Or to add more tools, I should say, because crutch might give the impression that it's a band-aid solution. But we're talking here about sustainable long-term solutions. And part of that is going to be, especially in today's world, automating as much as you can. Again, whether it's a robot to fill up jars of soap if you're in a skincare company, skincare industry, or whether it is a software as a service company. I'll link the video down below. We talked about how many free software as a service platforms there are to help you with a myriad of tasks, including complicated ones like payroll and billing and IT. Number 5 is going to be develop your financial literacy. Yes, I mentioned in tip number 3 that you can outsource and you can hire a financial person, for example. However, you don't want to be absolutely blind as to any single department of your business, and especially so when it comes to financing, because you're in business to what? To lose money? I don't think so. You're in business to make money. And how are you going to make money if you don't understand the principles of money? When it comes again to scaling up your business, you have to understand the first principles of your business. When it comes to what comes out of that scaling up, which hopefully is a lot of money and a lot of dollar signs, well, you're going to want to understand how a $1 sign works. And you're going to want to understand the basic concept of ins and outs, assets and liabilities, of borrowing for your business. Understand the concept of payback periods. Understand the concept of interest. Understand the concept of investments for your business. If your business has a lot of cash sitting around, what better things can you do with that cash? Develop your financial literacy. There are free online platforms. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but one that comes to mind right away is Coursera, taught by accredited university professors from schools literally like Harvard and Yale for free online. There is no excuse to not develop your financial literacy as a business owner. Tip number 6 that you're not going to be able to go anywhere without, of course, is connect with your customers. Your existing customers are going to be your best spokesperson for your product and for you scaling up and for telling other individuals in other geographies and area codes about your business or service, making it to them and how amazing that business or service is. So make sure you find ways to connect with your clients, whether it's social media, whether it's in-person events, depending on your industry, whatever that picture looks like for you. Contests and giveaways, who can post the best message about how amazing your company is, right? All of these tips on how to stay engaged with your clients. Freebies to the first whatever, 100 clients to support a new business, and all of these tips. And when it comes to how to develop new customers and how to acquire new customers, Graphene literally has a customer acquisition tutorial posted on our channel that I will post up here while I speak, but also in the description box down below. And tip number 7, that goes for any human being, any corporation, and any creature in between: regular business checkups. Don't make the mistake of going a single month without doing a thorough check on your business. What worked, what didn't. Catch the little issue, catch the molehill, whatever it's called, before it becomes a mountain. Because mountains are going to wreck through your business. They're going to have major financial consequence, if not legal and business consequence and life consequence on you if you have to shut up your business, take out personal loans, and go through the nightmare and hell of big boy business mistakes. Okay, so do the regular business checkups. I would say if something If a big picture initiative hasn't worked in a 3 to 6 month period, it's an issue. If an initiative that pertains to daily operations hasn't proven successful after 1 or 2 months, that should be flagged red as well and watched very closely. Whatever those matters include for you, whether it's a new marketing initiative, if that doesn't do anything in a month or two, whether it's a new product line, you're expanding your SKUs and nobody's buying this new product after 6 months, you have to, I'm not advocating for pull the plug every time after 2 months on a short initiative and 6 months on a long one, but I'm advocating for sit down, look at what didn't work, and be real with yourself about what you're going to do either differently to make it work, or if you're going to take this dog behind the barn. As a business lawyer, those are 7 right off the bat tips that are going to come up when it pertains to how to scale your business. You can Google, they're on Google, there's plenty of free resources on how to scale your business as well. This video on how to scale your business from me as a business lawyer was a blend of a lot of resources I saw online, but also the number one resource of all, my experience and what happens behind closed doors with my clients. If you think there's anything I've missed, please let us know in the comments down below. And if there's any of these tips that has worked really well in you while you've been scaling your business, if you're already past that curve, let us know that as well. I'm sure our business community here at Graphene Business Law would love to hear. If you are in the province of Ontario, Canada, and you're looking for help with scaling your business or any corporate documents, corporate growth, any of that, and privacy and technology pieces for your business as well, don't hesitate to reach out. Our website is graphenebusinesslaw.ca. Our law firm's primary welcome address, email address is info@graphenebusinesslaw.ca. And if you've made it this far, make sure you give this video a like and a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching.